Hello, welcome back. This is Ron K, and this is episode 6. My is Monstrum Nox playthrough. We just got out of the underground section, and we're in the prison now, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I have no speech to give this morning, other than the fact that I woke up and I really wanted to record a bunch of episodes. Oh, okay. I guess I was just supposed to do that. Is there like an event I'm supposed to trigger? That must be upstairs. That must be upstairs. Nah, nah, nah. Oh, there we go. Wait, what? Wait. I don't even know who saw me. I don't even know who saw me. Oh, well, those aren't outfits you see every day. I take it you're not from here. You wouldn't happen to be those monstrums everyone been talking about. Crimson King? Who is this man? Thanks again for the fork. Oh. Oops, didn't have that muted. Oh, don't tell me. That's right, I am the one and only Marth. Well now, I never would have guessed. That was nothing short of astounding, almost like magic. Are you sure this is okay, revealing your true identity? You would seem... It would seem the trick is on the other foot this time around. Exactly what happened after you broke out? Or have you always possessed this mysterious power? And then I told the whole story to him. I see, I see. Adol, was it? You must be that adventurer the guards keep gossiping about. Allow me to introduce myself. In turn, my name is Parks. Glad to see you're doing well. As well as one can do locked up in a cell, I suppose. I'm surprised you returned to the prison at all, much less to investigate it. But let me tell you now that getting a full picture of this place will be far from easy. Oh, sorry. I had to yawn. This prison's interior features a complex layout of securely locked sectors. Even the guards themselves have difficulty traveling between them. With that in mind, I can only imagine how much harder it would be for you. Then what should we do? As you may know, Balduke Prison once operated as a fortress. There may yet remain a good many escape routes to the outside. Owing to that, if I were to guess, that underground passage you snuck in from was one such route. So you mean we'd have to find those other ones and try sneaking in again? It would appear so. That won't be easy. Why do you look so happy about that? I certainly wouldn't expect any less from a self-proclaimed adventurer. Parks, right? Do you have some sort of agenda here in the prison too? It's just, well, you seem to have gathered a fair bit of information. Well now, aren't you a perceptive one, miss? Krisha Pendleton. Ah, from the company, you have a different air about you from the rest of your family. Even more so if you're colluding with an escaped felon in a place like this. Well, that's because, no need to be so nervous. You're doing this because you have to, no? You're here on no one's accord but your own. I can see it in your eyes. Yes, that's right. The same goes for me. I came to this prison seeking the whereabouts of a friend. You did? Oops. Who's it you're looking for? A young man whom I've been unable to get a hold of for quite some time now. This is the last place he should be, but I'd heard reports stating as such nevertheless. I couldn't understand how or why. There's no crime he could be guilty of after all. Have you managed to find him yet? In a sense, apparently he's being held in a different sector, but I'm afraid I'm at my limit as far as investigating this place goes. Why don't you work with us then? Work with you, the Monstrums? It certainly sounds preferable to breaking out here on my own. But are you sure about this? I don't have powers like the two of you. We all have our roles to play. Haha, then I can only hope I manage to suit mine. Very well then, I suppose this isn't the first time you've bailed me out, as it were. Can I count on the two of you to escort me out of this prison? Of course. Wow, you can break locks now, just like that? No forks required anymore, it seems now then. Lead the way, you two. It's time I took a stand for myself. What do you need to stand for yourself for? I don't even know. I don't even know. That sound. It's the warning bell. Seems they've caught on to our little scheme. There they are. Wait, you're the White Cat and the Crimson King. How did the Monstrums manage to break in? We gotta take care of them before we slip into the waterway. Let's go, Crimson King. Ayah. Okay. I hit one perfect block and they all died. Ugh, too strong! Why are the Monstrums helping a prisoner escape? Come on, now's our chance. Let's go. You know, you can really see where the budget took a hit in the fact there's so little scenes with voice acting in this game. Adele and Krisha managed to shake off the pursuing guards soon after. Oops. After safely making their escape, the three headed back to their base at the main gates. Looks like the Crimson King and the White Cat snuck into the prison. The Crimson King, huh? He's that new monstrum that showed up, right? I guess this means they really are all in cahoots after all. Everyone's always talking about how cool he looks. I wouldn't mind meeting him sometime. All that aside, the fact of the matter is that they're breaking inmates out of the prison. What an awful fright. Who knows what kind of criminals those monstrums are free. Just what is the Roman garrison doing about all this anyways? As usual, the hieroglyphic knights are the only ones we can depend on. Master Chatlard would have rounded up those monstrums all at once. Makes you wonder why the knights aren't in charge of guarding the city instead. I'm glad he's so reliable. Dude, that's obviously the bull. Oh my gosh.
私の名前はシャンテ。この店の店長を務めさせていただくわ。
なかなか強烈な店長だな。
これは予想外だったね。
私は店員に採用してもらったユファと言います。今日からこちらでお世話になります。よろしくお願いします。
That's definitely the bull.
姉さんの方は普通そうだぜ。
さて、早速だけど、
But like, who's he?
店長として最初の仕事をさせていただくわ。そう、このお店を始めるにあたってとてもとても大事なことよ。
何のことだ？
アドルちゃん、当ててみて。
Money? Food? A bar has to have alcohol.
惜しい。いい？それはお店の名前を決めること。
なるほど、それは確かに大切ね。
私がアドルちゃんにぴったりの店名を考えてきたわ。じゃーん。いい？発表するわよ。
大丈夫なんだろうな。
アドルちゃんは旅人なんでしょ。でも今は事情があって旅立つことを許されない旅人。
Bruh.
そうなの？
Bruh.
その花はどんなに痩せてく
He
れた
knows.
しっかり根を張るの。そして春になるとけなげで可憐な黄色い花を咲かせ、育んだ種子は白い綿毛をまとい、次の土地を目指して大空へと旅立つ。花の名前はダンデリオン。それがこのお店の名前よ。カーラちゃんに事情を聞いて正直驚いちゃったわ。でもアドルちゃんが旅立てるようバッチリ援護させてもらうから。
ダンデリオン。やだ。
Dandelion? When they say it sounds so much better.
店を任せるのにどうやら申し分ない人のようだね。
どうなるかと思ったが、ちょっと安心したぜ。
気に入ってもらえたようね。ところでアドルちゃん、カーラちゃんから伝言があるんだけど。
Oh, she has her own shop now.
アドルさん。
You need any help?
すみません。でも私の仕事ですから。実はここにお花屋さんを開こうと思って。
Why a flower shop?
それは私、みんなのためにって白猫の力に頼ってきました。でも本当の意味で皆さんのお役には立てませんでした。白猫やペンドルトンの名前を頼り、覚悟が足りてなかったのかもしれません。だから今度は白猫でもペンドルトン紹介でもなくて、何もないただのキリシャとして挑戦してみようと思います。
That takes a lot of courage.
はい、お店も手作りで花も自分で摘んだものですけど、きっと自分の手間を惜しんじゃダメなんです。自分の手間はただですから。
I support your decision.
ありがとうございます。以前の私は誰かが示した選択肢を選んできただけでした。でもアドルさんは違った。たとえ地図が真っ白でも自分の目的を決めて歩き出す人。
That's what adventurers do.
はい、私アドルさんには勇気をもらっ
しかして何かお店を開くのかい？
はい、もうすぐ開店になります。皆さん、どうかよろしくお願いします。
どうか
何のお店なの？
よろしくお願いしま
何にしてもこの
す。
外区に活気が出るのはいいことだね。
What's up, Carla?
アドル、手間をかけさせてすまなかったな。だが、ようやく踏み出せたようだ。あの子には才能と柔軟さがあるが、いかんせん気持ちの優しい子だ。ペンドルトンは圧倒的な資本を持って大きな利益をもぎ取る組織。その流儀を無理に受け継ぐ必要はないだろう。
You really love your
適
sister.
正な問題を公平に指摘しているだけだ。
Pragmatic observation.
ああ見えて才能は私と大差ないぞ。
You're not blood related?
そういうことになるな。だがそれが何だというのだ。その程度のことで彼女を分け隔てなどしない。
Thank you for helping with the dandelion.
気にすることはない。姉妹揃って世話になったからな。バルドゥークに滞在するなら今後ともよろしく頼むよ。
Look who it is, Aprilis.
あれが冒険家アドル・クリスティンか。
Generous White Cat would hardly be seen again in Shantytown. Naturally, some of the residents expressed their resentment towards her, but the positivity of a single voice resonated over them. That voice belonged to Krisha, cheerfully advertising the day's freshest arrangements. It was the first budding flower of many more to come in the Shantytown. Aw, that's cute. Chapter 1's done, I assume? Meanwhile, in the prisons, right? That's a clean animation, by the way. That's a clean animation. Oh, something's on the ground. My head's killing me. How long have I been out for? Looks like I'm in a prison cell. It's so quiet here. I should take a look around. What? Why am I level 10? See something shining on the floor. Adol extended his arm with all his might, reeling the shiny object in with his fingers. A wire. Where am I? How long have I been in here? What's going to happen to me?
食事は持ってきてやる。それと定期的に巡回に来るからな。くれぐれもおとなしくしていてくれ。たとえこの独房を抜け出しても監獄から出ることは不可能だろう。少し前に赤の王とかいう怪人が監獄に忍び込んで大騒ぎだったが、もし彼らが侵入したとしてもここへ来ることはできないだろう。このバルドゥーク監獄採用特区の内部まではな。
Chapter 2, The White Cat's Melancholy. Endo. There goes all my Nox. 99 Twilight Shards. A few days later. The Dandelion. So you must be the white. I don't take this the wrong way, but expecting someone more outgoing. My headphones just died. Sorry to disappoint. I thought if I talked in a certain way, I might gradually become more like that. So that's why you sounded different. Also, I didn't think Adel would find out the way he did. Haha, I'm just happy you felt comfortable enough to visit as is. This bar was designed to be a secure location where monstrums can collaborate. You'll be safe here. Make yourself at home. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I didn't know the prison was in such a rough state. We'll need to find you guys a way to check out the other sectors. That's not all. I have new information to report. I can't actually hear anything right now. Not too long ago, I discovered that some people were detaining despite having no charges. They aren't arresting people who've done nothing wrong. Those bastards. Those bastards. I wonder how many innocent people are in there by now. Sorry. Currently at least 5 that I know of. Still, that's too many to falsely convict citizens to be a simple faux pas. Your friend, is he one of them? Yes. What if we break into the prison? We might find him there. Ah, that's right. What do they look like? Adel, on the lookout for anyone who looks like they might be one of them, okay? Yeah, I thought Balduk was supposed to be a safe place. What the heck? Speaking of which, I hear one of the monstrums is particularly dangerous. He will supposedly attack anyone bearing any semblance of a warrior unprovoked. The feral hawk, right? Oh yeah? What's he like? Well, how to put this? He's aggressive and rowdy with a bad temper to boot. He's not even afraid of the Roman soldiers or the hieroglyph knights. He's also been especially unruly when he gets drunk. Now that sounds like a guy you lock up and drop the key into the ocean for. Believe me, Warden Belger has been trying for a long time. The Warden is a virtuous. For the time being, Adel, your goal is to undo the barriers around the city. You should also search for other ways to sneak into the prison. I'm coming with you. Let's go, Adel. During that entire conversation, my headphones died and I couldn't hear anything and I was trying to fix it. I didn't know if they were talking. Oh, Adel, I nearly forgot. There's something I wanted to show you. Thresh's lantern. Nice. Cool addition. It's an antique lantern or something. Hey, it does look like it's gone through a lot, doesn't it? Funny story, last night on my way home from the shop, a woman approached me. She was dressed in black, said her name was Aprilis. Out of nowhere, she hands me this weird looking lantern. The Lantern of Crossing, she called it. Said I could use it to help the Crimson King. With a lantern. Hey, if what she said was true, then it must be able to. The Grimwald Nox you were just talking about. It's like an alternate world monstrums are forced to fight in, right? Apparently anyone, monstrum or not, can get into Grimwald Nox with this lantern. So I figure, hey, what's there to lose? If it's something I can use to help you, then it's alright in my book. Reminds me of the Isle of Seirin. Yeah, it's just like the raid battles at Castaway Village. Yup! I remember the raid battles. Oof. And that's not all it can do. Slander can recreate instances of Grimwald you've encountered in the past. If you think that's something you'd want to check out, come see me. One last thing, turns out there's a use for those Twilight shards you've been picking up. With this lantern, you can exchange them for something that might come in handy. That just about sums it up. Keep giving it the good fight out there, alright? Hi, Yoshku. The Dandelion, a prime location for your hideout. Before you venture out into the city, speak to your friends in the Dandelion first. Companions who support Adol's Monstrum activities will gather at the Dandelion. More collaborators will join as quests are completed. You can ask for help or receive rewards from speaking to them. Members of the Dandelion will provide support during Grimwald Nox battles. I'm curious about what I can buy. Use of Lantern Crossing to exchange Twilight Shards for items and materials. Excess Nox gauge will be converted into shards at the end of each story segment. Fill the Nox gauge by defeating Lemirs and completing quests. So it's just items. Monster item, well, materials, monster materials. What's up, Parks? That reminds me, Adol. Doji informed me that you were putting together a map of Balduke. It just so happens that I, too, am curious about the topography of this region as a whole. It would be wonderful if you could share your progress with me every so often. It's in it for me. Yes, I'm prepared to compensate you sufficiently for your efforts, of course. Were I not a fugitive and a clumsy clod, I'd not hesitate to lend you a hand. Alas, I must depend on you to gather information in the prison. Complete your map by exploring, then report to Parks at Dandelion. Show map. Doesn't seem too different from before. Show me this to me once you've explored more Balduck more. I bet. Dude, I love how we've just taken up a location, you know? Like, it's just no rhyme or reason. We just, yoink. This is my bar now. Hello there, Adal, darling. As you can see, the Dandelion is absolutely bursting at the seams. Hopefully, it's not just a fad. We have only just opened. It'll be my job to win the hearts of every customer so they keep coming back. Oh, that's right. You're going out for your work, aren't you? You'll need to keep your energy up, so let me know if you're feeling famished. I'll prepare a fabulous staff meal made special for hard workers like you. Sounds pretty good. But of course, my dear, you'd get tired of the food if you were always eating from the standard menu, so I thought you'd enjoy it more if staff meals were different from the usual. You know, it may be hard to believe, but I used to helm a kitchen in a pub once. All I need are recipes and main ingredients, and I'll make you whatever your heart desires. We can't forget about the small shopping fee for the other supplies. That's a huge help. Thank you. Your recognition fuels my passion, my dear Adol. Why don't you start with the flour? With it, I can bake baguettes for you. I'm eager to see what kind of recipes you'll bring me, Adol, darling. Bring recipes to have him cook for you. Preparing meals are cheaper than buying them from a store. Supplies expand the menu. Cook. Oh, I have flour. Okay, I guess make... Oh, I think I'm supposed to talk to him. Now that I've said when you say I have some paperwork I should tend to at the training bureau, I'm leaving Yufa in charge while I'm gone to help if she needs it, alright? Wait, I should have talked to, what's his name? We gotta do this in order, okay? We have to do it in order. We gotta talk to this. Dude, I hate how he leans. What the? You can't lean like this! The unjust incarcerations and the hawk are both troubling matters. Despite that, we must persevere. I would be out investigating myself if I wasn't a fugitive. Forgive me for being unable to share your burden, but you're the only one who can enter the prison. I know the main story is Doji, so I'm gonna leave him for last. We'll talk to, what's her name? Yufa? Dude, this is definitely the bull. Krisha. Oh, I spoke with Doji earlier. I'm going to help him organize the equipment. I thought I could put my inventory management and finance experience to good use. I know that I won't always make the right choices like what I did in the shanty town, but if I do my best to help people with my flower shop, then I'll continue to grow too. And of course I'm thankful that I have friends like you to support me. Yeah, no problem. I got you. That's definitely the bull, man. Like, there's just no way it's not. There's just no way it's not, honestly. Give me all if there's something I can do. Some materials to install and enhance relics to assist you in Grimwald Nox. Challenge the Grimwald Nox of the past. You can take on previous Grimwald Nox in the doji. Reprisals will not expend your Nox. Gosh. Retry battles with enhanced relics. Earn extra materials and experience. It's not just Aprilis. Feels like we've only glimpsed at the surface of an ocean of secrets. At least we managed to secure a base of operations we can call home. Carla sure pulled through for us. This bar turned out better than I could have hoped. Anyway, you're going out into the city, aren't you? I'll keep my ears open for rumors about the Monstrums and the prison. Disorient enemies by drawing them away from the sphere. Sphere. Enemies will target and attack nearby decoys.
準備しておくとするが。よし来た。どうだ？腕の見せ所だな。どうだ？よし来た。これで完成だ。こんなと準備しておくと腕の見せ所。どうだ？よし来た。これで完成だ。こんなところどうするんだ？
Grimworld Reprisal. Rank S, rank S. Is there even a point to doing it? Alright, and finally, last but certainly not least, this guy. Just kidding. This guy. Just kidding, Yufa. What's up? Hey Adol, could I grab you for a moment? Yeah, what do you need? Great, Shanti wanted me to show you something. Ta-da! Dun, da, da, da. This is where we're putting all the requests we get. What kind of requests? I'm glad you asked. In the past few days, the Crimson King has made quite the impression on Balduke. It's gotten to the point where some people want him to help with them with things. These requests are posted right here on this bulletin board. Shantae said that completing them could improve the Monstrum's reputation. Whether or not you want to do them is up to you. But be sure to check out the bulletin board whenever you come by the Dandelion, okay? Your friends at the Dandelion will now be assisting you in various ways. You must dispel the magical barriers in order to continue your investigation. Barriers are dispelled by overcoming the Grimwald Nox and Miasma Vortex. Go to the main gates in the Central District first, but keep an eye on the bulletin board. Okay. I think I was actually supposed to read that. Let me just... Miasma Vortex will appear in front of a barrier once Nox gauge exceeds 100. How to fill Nox gauge. Complete quest. Defeat Lemirs. Miasma Vortex. Alright. Well, that's it for episode 6. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please watch the next episode, and I will talk to you later.